What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! We got the legendary best barber haircut compilation in the world part. I'll figure it out when I edit the video. Let's check it out. You guys know how we coming, man. If it's your first time paying attention to the channel, if I wasn't doing the social media stuff, man, I would most likely be a barber because I have a huge passion in haircuts and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to these types of videos, I have zero filter because I'm actually very OCD about my own haircut myself and hair and just in general, and just having nice, tidy, crispy edge-ups and all that types of stuff. Remember, when we watch these, we always keep the volume at as low as possible because it's, instrumental. We don't know where, copyright or not. Alright, so right off the bat, as usual, also, just always, make the disclaimer because I understand, FTC, we have a, large, influence and everything like that. These videos are never too intense to bash barbers or anything. If anything, it's just giving constructive criticism that the person that's cutting hair also next to you in the chair is afraid to tell you, or probably hating on you and doesn't want to share because he doesn't want to get better than you. He's afraid that you're going to get better than him. But, I'm just going to, be blunt, especially with stuff that I'm really passionate about, man. I just can't sit here and just not say anything. I just always want to disclaim that I'm never here to just try and tear down somebody's, art and craft and things like that of that nature. Just take it as constructive criticism. Now, I don't know what type of haircut this guy is going for, necessarily. But I don't know if he's purposely wanted that mohawk. But okay, let's say he wanted to go with that little mohawk type of, style. The fade right here isn't even it. See, the part that's really hard with certain fade haircuts, you have to fade it to how the person's head is shaped. See, he probably did this fade on somebody else that has a different head shape and it fits him. But for this dude right here, see, it looks like he almost has like a mohawk trying to form or something in the back. You know what I'm saying? If you see my mouse right here where this line is connected, it's too rectangular. Like when you make a fade, you want to make it almost like a box cut. That's why it's actually was called a box cut until normally now people call it like a boosie fade or like a, a curly sponge fade or whatever you want to call it. But it almost looks like I said, a mohawk. Now, the barber has the right perfect clippers, he has the right equipment and everything, and he has the right, direction. He just needs, where my mouse is right here, he needs to make this fade go up a little bit higher. He needs to take away this rectangular look, because it almost looks like he's having them. It looks like one of those fades. If you watch old hood movies and shit, you see okay, so if you watch the movie Juice. So you see some characters in there or people that just happen to pop in a movie, their fade haircut isn't faded or blended the proper way because back then, technology and different styles wasn't as advanced as it was today. If you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's just his fade is a setting of somewhere in the 90s. If I was this dude, man, I would honestly, tell the barber to fix this. It's a very simple fix. It's not something where it's really messed up. Even when he has a curl. Now, when he has a curl, it even brings it out and it makes it even worse. First of all, this is a shitty blend fade right here, man. In about 2 days, it's going to look like he cut this hair by himself. There's no blending action going along. It almost looks like, he was in a rush. And then you try to, with the black spray paint, try to excuse it with the line. Nah, man. Like I said, this is a very easy fix. He didn't necessarily mess up, which is a good thing. He didn't mess up nothing on his front line, which causes him receding hairline. If you see where I'm talking about, the fade, it just looks like a mohawk, bro. It looks like he's trying to make a mohawk, and this is not it. This is a sponge curl fade, and he just needs to take some of the back off and just level it out a little bit more evenly shaped. Just takes a little bit more time. Overall, this cut right here is about a 6 out of 10. And I've had my share of those types of fades back in the day when, going to certain barbers and, you see it, you notice later. You have to just learn your lesson, but it's all good. So this guy has his hair colored purposely, or I don't know if he just hasn't washed his hair. No, I'm just playing. It's obviously colored and dyed. Just take a joke, relax. Now, this is another mid fade right here. Actually, no, this is a very terrible fade right here. Because with them doing a sponge curl, it even exposed it a lot more. You see how uneven his fade is, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like almost like he wants to fade it right here, and then he just decided to grow his hair out on the side. And especially when you have a beard and stuff, man, it's not a good blend. It's not a good blend. This is another 6 out of 10 fade, man. You know, and even on this side, if you look at my mouse right here, cursor, you see his left side where his hair's starting at, man? Like, why is his hair, like, behind the hairline like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of, it's just like, I see what the barber was doing. He's trying to show that front hairline style. But he doesn't have it even on this side, you know? It's just two different levels. You know, that's the last time I'm pausing the video. You know, we're going to ride out and relax and vibe out. And you don't have gloves on. You're touching his face with, I don't care if you wash your hands 3 times. You got dirt and fungus under your fingernails. You're touching, and the people want to sit up here and be like, oh man, but you switch your gloves out every client, dumbass. You don't keep your gloves on for the same person or same people all day, every day. People are like, oh, you're not supposed to use the same glove. You switch them out every client. Now, with that being said, a lot of people don't know the most important and sensitive parts of the human face is the forehead, bro. These are the areas that can pimple up the ease, the forehead and the cheek area right here. You're welcome. Giving you free game on how to keep your skin cleansed and stuff, bro. But, bro, you're touching his forehead with your fingernails, man. Like, that's a no-no, bro. Get out of my... Don't put some... No! Oh, no! And you're touching the forehead? No, man. Put gloves on, bro. Put your gloves on, bro. Man, that irritates me even more. I see it, bro. Alright, so what's he working with? Alright, so he's trying to go with the front hairline. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. He's low-key slaying this, especially where Buddy started out with. It looked like he hasn't had a cut since 2010. And an edge up or something. But he literally transformed this dude from asking for a couple of hugs to stiff arming every single female in the mall, bro. Oh, no. I take that back, bro. What were you trying to... What's the haircut he's trying to do? It's not a... Nah, bro. What's this barber got going on, dude? What is this? Like, no funny shit. Like, what's the back? What is he trying to do with the back? Nah, bro. Bro. There's all types of things wrong. Like, he has a blending fade part in his cut right. He has that technique and routine down right. He has a fade blend, which is very hard. You know what I'm saying, as a barber, to have, you know, your technique when it comes to the blend and the fade and all that. But I don't know what he got trying to do. First of all, this back hairline is going to grow back in like 3 days. It's going to start to itch. You're going to get bumps. It's just an uneven fade, bro. Like, did he take a couple of shots midway in the haircut, like at halftime or something, man? Man, if Barber show me that, man, you're going to have to run these hands, bro. It's a pretty good haircut. Yeah, that's a pretty good haircut. I would maybe the front edge a little bit better. More, maybe he wants it that way. That's a nice haircut. That's a good fade. Let's see what this dude working with the fade. Alright, let's see what he's going with. Okay. Yeah, that curl definitely transformed his hairstyle. Okay. I don't like the way he edged up the beard. He could have, like, you know what I'm saying, brought it down. And it's uneven, his mustache. You see how my mouse cursor is right here? His mustache is lower on this end, and then over here is just like a, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, hairy as fuck. Like, bro, this is just absolute laziness. And just, You know, one thing that you also got to take into account and recognizing a good barber and not a lazy barber too is how they edge up the facial hair area, man. It, like, even from the little things, like you see my mustache, how I have it like a split in the middle here, and it's just thin. They underneath, you know, under or line up underneath the lip right here. You know what I'm saying? Even get these corners of the mustache. All those things you need to look at details, bro. You know what I'm saying? This barber, he snapped on the haircut, but you just don't care about the facial hair, bro. And the sad part is, 9 times out of 10, most barbers ain't even gonna touch the facial hair unless you make it clear you want them to do so. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them would just leave it hanging and just leave it dirty looking and stuff, man. You know, they have to fix. They have to stop doing that, barbers, in 2021, bro. If you see someone's facial hair is uneven or messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like, fix it. Yeah, man. I tell them to fix that. Is this the same dude again? Did they just replay the same dude by accident, or is this somebody else? Am I tripping? Hold on, I'm gonna skip through it. It is the same person. This man thought his haircut was so fire he had to show it again. Man, if you don't go back there and do that facial hair, bro. They replay the same thing twice, or am I tripping? Alright. Whoa, his hairline. That man needs some shampoo, bro. Frosted Flakes, they're more than good. Had a damn. I'm just playing. But bro, you need some damn shampoo, bro. You don't have friends or something that tell you this, bro? Your hair doesn't get itchy? Now this is a good. I like barbers that do this stuff, that moisturize the client's hair, self-care for the client, and that stuff is crazy because I always wanted to know that secret shampoo that they use. All the barbers, they never tell me what shampoo that is, man, and it still didn't do justice for his hair because he has dandruff still. Now, really lazy job on not edging up his mustache, unless he just wanted to have it just like that. But this is a good fade. Respectfully, it actually is. He didn't use the black spray paint. This is a natural crispy cut edge up. Now, right here, he needs to be a little bit careful. You see my mouse cursor? Now, his front edge, his barber needs to basically go over that part with the 2 guard instead of going over it with the 1 and cutting it because his hair is a lot more thinner. That's how my hair is right here. Like the barber. So I normally get like a 1.5 cut. So for the front edge and the sides right here, I literally go with the 2 because this hair just genetically it's like this in the family. Like even on like the woman's side, we always like tend to like thin really easily right here, and the hair grows back fast. But if you cut it, you know what I'm saying, it just thins. You know, just certain hair follicles and the genetics and stuff like that. But you know, he just needs to be a little bit more careful. Maybe he needs to take into note of that because this can cause early age baldness right here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I wish the barber would have lined up his mustache. Very lazy of the barber not to do so. Looks like a GTA character. This is a really good fade. I'm going to actually give credit for where it's due. That's a really good fade. Now, the dude does not have a wave cut. I don't want people to get confused with this. This isn't a 360 wave cut. He just has his hair, like, short, you know what I'm saying, just kind of, like, poofy. You know, doesn't really probably wear a do-rag. You know, this is a really good fade right here. Line up with the beard and everything. Line up everything really nice. This is a really good cut. This is 9 out of 10, without a doubt. Spraying it. Oh, my gosh. My man's hairline is struggling. It's holding on to its last breath. You gotta put some gloves on, man. You can't just be touching a person's face like that. Now he's using very little spray paint. Hey! Whoever this barber is, I think this is like the 3rd time I've seen him in this comp. Hey, I give credit for where it's due, man. You can cut a good fade. You do cut decent fade. Cause you low-key survive, like save this man's hairline right here, bro. I give credit for where it's due, bro. Hey, yeah, that's a really good fade. Now, this person has gloves on. Thank you. Beautiful. Great example. Put gloves on. Whoa. Man's was stressing. Alright, did he line up his beard correctly? Looks like he's probably grown his beard. Hey, but guys, look. If you don't got a beard, just give it up, man. Don't tell the barber to spray paint your face, man. Come on, bro. What are you doing, man? Just give up trying to grow the beard, buddy. Bro, he spray painted on his beard. As usual, man. Come on, let's your ass next, man. On Roll to 5 minutes.